Hey everyone, tiny little Dotty update. She's doing pretty good. She's a bit knackered. Hey Doris, you gonna say hello to your fans? Yeah! Come and show them how you're doing. Have a little walk. Oh, what's those legs doing? So, I don't know if you can see that might not actually make much sense to you in terms of looking at Doris. But what happens is with Doris, particularly at the moment, come on Dot, because she's had 2 walks this morning. She's had one when we dropped off Cora at Forest Camp, and then one when I came to work. So she had a good half an hour break in between. First one was only 10 minutes and the second one was about 20 minutes. And that has resulted in her being quite tired. And what happens is she kind of bows her legs out. So we call it external rotation. So if you look at Doris here now, hello little one, like this leg comes kind of out. It should be more in, but she's pushing it out the same as this side, particularly this side. If you can see Doris from the back there, see this is what we would call a varus deformity. And you can see how hard our muscles are working here as well. This is a shorter leg, this is a longer leg. So what happens is, I'll show you on old Skelly here, her longer leg, which for Doris is this one, if you can see that all right, she kind of kicks out. Now when you kick that leg out, it actually makes Skelly's leg a bit shorter, yeah? Which is what she's trying to do. So she's kicking that leg out to make it shorter so that the discrepancy isn't there really. So if she makes a longer leg shorter, the same length as the short leg, then she can kind of walk a bit easier, although it looks absolutely awful. It doesn't look like it's easier at all, and it looks like it's probably causing a bit of pain, but obviously for her it's less pain than not doing anything about it. After her walks, what happens is I put her in the car. I've got a lifter in the car. She's 30 kilos now as well, so that's a bit of a workout for me. So I pop her in the car. She can sometimes jump out, sometimes she can't. But when we get to work, if we've had a walk at work as well, she'll look at the stairs as if to say, I have no idea how I'm going to get up those. But she does, what she does is she bunny hops. So she takes both back legs up at the same time. So Doris is compensating really well. I think obviously when I say we, I mean myself and the surgeon Magic are just concerned that, you know, she doesn't get any compensatory problems really. So she has, I mean, I think I showed you there anyhow how much more muscle she's got on that dodgy leg actually, because her muscles are having to work so hard to do quite a simple task because she's just walking. So me as a physio, I know I'm not an animal physiotherapist, I'm fully aware of that, but this is my dog and I'm going to do all that I can for her. So what I do is massage it, I mobilise it, so kind of trying to get into the joint a little bit as well, and that will relax the ligaments off somewhat too, because when she's having to compensate the way that she is, her ligaments are quite a bit shorter anyhow. We know this already because her patella, that's her kneecap, medially tracks in the way as opposed to out the way. She's almost impossible in human terms actually, but because of the torsion twist that she has in that leg, her patella kind of pops out and comes over into the middle. So that means that our ligaments are having to work really, really hard to keep her that way and to stop her from collapsing, basically. So I work into her ligaments as well. I gave Doris her first go at acupuncture a little while ago, which is actually very similar to how I would use acupuncture on a child and my own child, which I've done before. Just pop the needle in, give it a bit of a wiggle, take it out. I don't leave the needles in. I did used to leave the needles in for Coco, a much older dog that I had, but she was very sedate and I knew she would lie there with multiple needles in and nothing would happen. Obviously Doris is a puppy, so I have to make sure that if she moves I can get whatever needles are in out quite quickly. So I just pop the needle in, give it a bit of a wiggle, take it out. And the points that I chose or have chosen for Doris are pain points. Which are very similar to the pain points that I would choose for a human. Bought the book to find out exactly where they are in a dog, and I've just been cracking on with it. when I can. So yes, trying to get Doris to use the new proprioceptive equipment is a bit of a challenge because she's just like, what is this? Something massive to chew. But hydrotherapy is due again next week, so hopefully that'll go really well. And yes, I'm forever hopeful. We've just got to pray for lots of good days and minimise the bad times for Doris, and just work with her. You know, if she feels like going for a walk, cool. If she doesn't, then she doesn't. Anyhow, thanks so much for watching, and thank you for all your donations. It means the world, and it absolutely means that I can give Doris the maximum input and give her everything that she needs, surgery, all the rest of it, without having to hopefully worry too much that I'm going to be homeless as a result. So thanks again, and take good care. Bye.